There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence. Oh man, on this 30 March. Holy crap. 30 March. I got no time left. Where does this month go? All the drama we're having. Holy crap. Well, I got like a couple more days until April Fools. You don't need a fucking holiday because some of you are already acting like it already. You bunch of fools. I'm just kidding. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Monday edition. This is WTF Moments, your WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition. All news, commentary, and discussion. Shooting shit. Play the Marine Iraq song. What is that? What's the Marine Iraq song? What is that? All right, this is U.S. Army WTF Moments, and we don't believe in doing that, some of that Marine tomfoolery. Although we do hang out, we do hang out and enjoy the fellowship of our veterans and active duty jarheads. But yeah, so, man, how was y'all's weekend? What'd y'all do this weekend? I heard some places somebody was saying that the weather's getting good. They're barbecuing up. Everyone's hanging out and knocking out their their yard work or getting ready to do some car projects. See springtime, summertime coming up. That's the best time of the year, man. I mean, that's some good shit. And seeing everybody out there hanging out and just getting after it. Pi says it's called Crayons in the Sand. Okay, now you guys got me freaking like I gotta see what this fucking Crayons in the Sand is. As soon as Pi jumps in the mix, you gotta hit it up. What's up, Pi? What is it called again? Crayons in the Sand. Am I gonna get? We're gonna get. See, you freaking jarhead just managed to squeeze it in. I want to make eyes go do this. Okay, just kidding. What is that right there? Oh, you're an MP veteran? Oh, well, hang on. Let me find out how to block you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, John. Let's see. Crayons in the sand. Crayons, you guys are kind of throwing me off, but it's okay. It's okay. In the sand? Is that what it is? Sand or the sun? Yeah. Crayons in the sand. I just want to make sure I pull up the right video here. I don't want to... Like, crayons in the sand is not showing. Oh, you have no idea what it's called. Oh, sorry, Pie. See here, Pie's like dropping me names. Sorry, dude. Sorry, guys. Here I am actually looking like an idiot. Well, let me see. Crayons in the sand. I'm getting some pretty interesting search. How crayons are made. How to make crayon clown pencil kinetic sand. Very satisfying and relaxing compilation of kinetic sand with crayons. Relax and enjoy this sand painting of a cute snail with crayons. That's what pulled up. Yeah, Pie, man, I feel for it. And what's up? What is up with that? All right, so a lot of news happening today, specifically with an individual that we all know, a very a high-profile entertainer, Kid Rock, and Apache helicopters flying over and shit, doing some stuff. Because doing what I do, my little guy behind me, another guy sits behind me when I'm doing stuff on the computer or I'm doing some stuff like that. And I was just joking around and he's like, "What's that?" I said, "Oh, some Marine helicopters came up." And so then he immediately came up with the meme. Helicopter. When he said that, I about died laughing. It was hilarious. So what was that? Gee, thanks, Pie. Look up 2 girls and 1 cup. Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, you ain't lying. You guys gonna try to get me. Today, well, actually, breaking all over the news is supposedly what had happened. What had happened was an Apache helicopter had hovered in front of Kid Rock's house, and that got everybody to tizzy. And got it. You don't get that. That's got everybody upset. I could totally understand that. Hang on, let me pull this up right here. Let me pull the video, and then you guys can see what I'm talking about if you guys have not seen it yet. Let's see. Oh shit, I'm frozen. Wait a minute. You guys there? My stuff? Man, see? Oh wait, hang on. Let's see, hang on. Am I frozen or not? Hang on, someone says I'm frozen. Hang on. See, I'm frozen here. There we go. Now I'm muted. Thank you. Now I'm muted. Okay. Now, when you guys say something in the chats, when we say, "Hey, you guys are frozen," or "You guys are glitching," or whatever, we immediately stop. And then we immediately attend to the attention of, because we want to give you the proper experience. We want to make sure. I don't understand what happened. You guys are saying that I was glitching or not. I apologize if we were glitching. If we'd be glitching. So anyways, if you guys don't know what happened, there was an incident that happened in front of an entertainer's house. It was a Kid Rock. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Wait, what do you mean no sound? Now you're saying I'm not going to sound? Refresh your stuff. Everyone's saying I'm back. So I don't know what happened there. I do not know. At any rate, so a couple of Apache helicopters were flying around and I guess decided to fly in front of Kid Rock's house. And they hovered there for a second. Let me get the video up again so that way I'm not glitching. And it was pretty funny because everybody was like getting mad because helicopters are protesting. And because of protesters, there was the No Kings thingy that was happening this weekend. Did you guys attend that stuff? Did you guys check it out? Did you guys at all have it happen? Pretty legit flyby. Yeah, exactly that, Pie. As a matter of fact, like I said, let me pull that video up again. Let me have that. That's so weird. That was so weird because it glitched right when I pulled up that video. So maybe I shouldn't have glitched it. So here's a screenshot. Let me throw you a screenshot while I get the video up here. We can do this window cap. Yeah, exactly. Helicopter. You want you guys to see that? So apparently some Apaches flew over nearby and flown in front of Kid Rock's house and caused a lot of drama. Caused trauma for your drama. And everybody was like pissed off because he was there. The helicopters flew over. Now, I'm just gonna say right now that that if you guys have not seen aircraft fly over in a flying low in a city, Marines sing the real Taliban song, dude. What's going on with your Marine stuff? Johnny, you said you were an MP, so we'll not have this MP this Marine discussion at this time. Anyways, so apparently it flew over in front. Let me get videos coming in. Thank gosh, man, I got the video and shit. You guys can see what happened. Then you guys can see what happened, and you're like, oh my god, it was the video. I don't know how many times we have seen aircraft fly really low. That has been in the saluting with the right arm. Yeah, you don't know. I just think it's funny that individuals who have seen a flyover or have had aircraft fly low. If you guys know that in some cities there are some training events that happen with the 160th Special Operations Regiment, and they do low shit, and you don't see anybody complaining. What was that? I would join tomorrow if I got TRICARE for life. Man, a lot of people are saying that. At any rate, so these aircraft flew by and they paused and hovered a little bit over Kid Rock's house, and everybody was freaking out. Everybody was like, "Oh, whatever." Well, then the next thing you know, I guess it flew by. It flew over the. Here it is. Hang on. No, I'm not going to do the helicopter video song again. That's what you guys are seeing. So we'll play the full video here, and this has been circulating. And this was from Kid Rock's house. So, it's not like... So credit goes to Kid Rock, I guess. This is what my kid said, helicopter, exactly. So hang on. Let's watch the video right quick. Is the Southern White House right there? Is that what this is? So then it flies away. I mean, what? How many seconds was that? I mean, a few seconds. So it was about 20 seconds. 20 seconds it landed in front of there, and then that was it. It flew away, right? You would think it would be no big deal, right? I don't think it's a big deal. Exactly that. Helicopter. So MP's trying to... So again, I'm just thinking, okay, all right. It's okay. Yeah, 30 seconds. Yeah, exactly that, Pi. Not even 30 seconds max. So it's literally people were getting mad because of that right there. Now, I'll be honest with you, and here's what probably happened, only because of the experiences that I have had myself, not to dime out any crews that I have flown with. You're flying by somebody's house. Hey, look at that house right there. Probably stopped by to take a couple pictures and then realized Kid Rock was there. And then Kid Rock caught him, and he probably walked out and said, hey, man, salute my the wrong arm. And then it flew away. Not even, like I said, 20 seconds. I was making it sound like it was freaking hovering low and shit. You're hovering next to a house. The Apache is made to fly low and then pop up and destroy targets. Pew pew. So it's actually, is it flying within its mission profile? Is that is it really that much of a big deal? Somebody said they had quite a time flying their aircraft. There you go. Yeah, you see it flying around. It looks like it's doing its thing. Yep, flying around there. Flying around doing its little flying. Yep, flying around. Looks like it's doing like low flying stuff like that. Somebody said that you should see it when it's on like going along the river or something like that. That you'll really see the aircraft like just kicking ass and yanking and banking. And so that really to plane, yeah. So again, I don't see a big deal about it. I really don't. As a matter of fact, let me see. Somebody said, "Oh, well, it's good." Really, let me pull up the. Somebody said that it was a big deal because it was. It was a freaking. Somebody said it was digital Karens. Yeah, exactly. Getting all mad about the. And so I posted, "Hey, look, this is no different than an aircraft flying over of a famous." Okay, I'm gonna admit it right now. I was pulling jumpmaster duties back in the day in a Black Hawk. We were flying near somebody's baller ass house, and I said, "That's a baller ass house." And the pilot goes, "Oh, that's Derek Jeter's house." Oh, no shit. And so the pilot goes, and we fly a little bit closer, and everyone's like with their phones, "Oh, that's Derek Jeter's, a baller ass house." Now I don't know if he was in there going, "Why is there somebody taking a picture of my house?" But I thought it was pretty funny that he, he's got a baller ass house, and we took some pictures of it. Well, I didn't take some pictures. Some of the guys in the aircraft did. So everyone was like, "Oh, this is too low. This whatever." Nah, Let me show you an example of aircraft flying too low. You guys remember the George Floyd riots, right? Let me show you this. Look at this aircraft. This aircraft is flying low. This aircraft was directly flying over protesters as a show of force. Now, what the hell is wrong with this picture? It is a medevac aircraft being used for crowd control. Wrong answer. Everyone else is like, damn. What's funny was that when we posted this on U.S. Army WTF Moments, people got mad. You should be taking this down. You're showing like fucking OPSEC or some shit like that. I'm like, how the fuck did you freaking that is, they were jealous. Yeah. They were just mad that they don't have a replica White House looking over Nashville. Wait, can I complain to POTUS for flying too low with me? Did UK visit? I would go airport. I could get, yeah. Low is nap of the earth. Is nap. Right. Nap of the earth. Let me show you another one here. Now let me show you another example of low aircraft. This is what the protesters make it sound like. Helicopter. This is with a Black Hawk helicopter here. Black Hawk helicopter. That's low. All right, everyone can agree. Yep, that right there. Wrong answer, right? Yep, fucking A, over protest. Yep. Everyone can agree with that. So the other bird that I showed you, the still image of, was of a Lakota. That was the medevac aircraft. Let me show you this one. Here's the. So when this was happening, and it was posted on WTF Moments way back in the day, or we covered it on WTF Nation Radio as well. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Why are you guys doing this shit? Why are you flying low? This is stupid. Why would you even fly that low, right? No reason for you to fly that low. Helicopter. Drive my kid up the wall. So, I mean, you're posting, you're mad about that. You're saying that's wrong. Now let me pull up the video here of said aircraft when they said something. Now this is the low flying helicopter. This is the low flying Apaches that had said that Now, you guys know, after I just showed you those two aircraft, the Black Hawk and the Lakota helicopter, medevac aircraft, this was what was posted on social media to have everybody freak out. Now, mind you, they're already jumping on top of the Apaches going by Kid Rock's house, and here's the image of them flying over the protest. You be the judge. You tell me, this too low? Let me go back here. That don't look low. That don't look low to me. They look like they're just flying over. When people say that immigrants are ruining this country, but this administration just spent our tax money to send military helicopters to fly over peace, I'm gonna tell you, y'all making fucking yarns into some shit that's not even there. Not flying low. I take a shit on the protesters. Yeah. Everyone's, I know. Hopefully we don't get banned from the music, because the music was pretty cool, right? The little techno Freebird flip right there, right? It wasn't low. Wasn't low at all. Urban training, exactly that. They were on a scheduled training mission for Fort Campbell, possibly deviation from flight plan. Flight ethics are main concerns in place. Yeah. Two 2,000 cheeseburgers, AGL. Yeah, so it's not even close enough. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So everyone's saying, wasting taxpayers' money, blah, 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 blah. Man, have you not seen military aircraft flying near your town, especially Nashville and stuff like that? Home of the 101st Airborne Division / aerosol, in brackets, aerosol. I want to see these guys, they're lucky that the 160th wasn't doing any maneuvers in the city. The way they do their urban training, man, that'd get people freaked out. Oh, look at that, Jade Helm, blah, blah, blah. Alex Jones would come out. Lowe's when they land on the Myers store. Yeah, exactly. So again, cool your jets, hold your shorts, shut up. It wasn't that big of a deal. That wasn't low. Again, flying in front of near landmarks that Army pilots do all the time. Hell, we have pilots. Do we even want to go there about what happens downrange? You gotta fly an aircraft. You want to fly by the two swords? Oh no! I mean, that's deployed, but still. It is funny. It is funny how everyone's making a big deal, but I don't give a shit. So, yeah. I don't think it's a big deal. People are getting mad because I said it wasn't a big deal. Like, so what? Flying in front of a landmark? Like I said, I'll go back to Derek Jeter's house again. I should have taken pictures of that too. Damn it. Yeah. I won't tell you when it happened either. I won't say when it happened. I will not say because I don't want to get the crew busted. So this crew's going to get slammed. Probably in trouble. Because somebody got mad and fucking... Look at the helicopter flying over. Did we have any issues with the any drama with the protests? Did you guys see yourself on your social? Yeah, good training. Yeah, exactly. They fly. Oh yeah, exactly. So you guys are freaking like, yeah. It's fun flight hours and training for the pilots. Who cares? Exactly. And it's actually part of the mission profile of an Apache helicopter. They're required to fly low to the ground. And again, I don't know. Well, let's fucking see if we can pull it up. Sorry, Kid Rock. I don't know. This is going to show your house. I just want to see your house. See what happens. Everybody knows where it's at, right? So is it like technically doxing him because a doxing location? Kid Rock's house. Is that really gonna get let's see. Here we go. Here's a good image here. Perfect. There you go. Yeah, thanks. Someone says here's a better version. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So this is not doxing, like someone said, because it's already all over the internet. And this is his house. Does that look like the White House? Yeah. Okay, it looks kind of weird. But anyways, so where that pool was at, it's where the little birds, the helicopters were, helicopter, flying at. There we go. So you see where that water is at? Right there. So you see that's kind of like a downslope, right? So it was probably part of the profile. As a matter of fact, some pilots, some air crews use landmarks such as this for navigation, as well as night. At night, especially at night. They're flying around, blah, blah, blah. Hey, okay, you got Kid Rock's house on the port side, blah, blah. For the left, for you guys who don't know, blah. Left or starboard side, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Helps them aid in navigation. Probably because his house is lit up or something like that. And they can be seen from the sky, right? Okay, so right there where it dips down. Let's see. Let's see another one here. I can't believe we're doing like a blow-by-blow at his fucking house. Poor guy. He's going to be like, hey, man. Kid Rock, you got the code. Just give us a link. Let us know if you're coming in. There's another one where it's okay. I saw that one too. This is the one somebody else sent us. It literally looks over Nashville. Yep. There you go. So I'm willing to bet you it was flying low. It was flying in its profile. And again, landmarks are just as good as navigation aids when you're flying. Anything else? So it is really, it's not a. Yeah, we're gonna go after there at the podcast. Yeah, exactly that. Hey, Kid Rock, why don't you let us broadcast out there? Looks hideous. Sorry, dude. Kid Rock didn't say. I don't think he's saying nothing. From what most of the drama is coming from the news. They're just saying that the Army's investigating. And I will say this. I'll say this right now. Anything that we get from the air crew will not be posted or given to anybody. Sorry. That right there, as opposed to the protest, is not diming out worthy. It's not worthy to be dimed out. Now, so if we get that in the WTF Moments inbox, we will not post it. Yep, you're going to screw somebody by posting some, if you send it to another page or something like that, that's got no problem posting that. But we won't post it. We won't post that shit. And get the crew in trouble because of that stuff, because somebody got butt hurt. Let's see, I'm trying to find another aerial view of it. Yeah, like I said, it's just one of those things. To me, I don't think a lot of us were like, dumbass, you got caught. That's why we're some of the WTF Nation flight detachment, the guys, the actual pilots that we have part of the team said, dumbasses, whatever, they shouldn't have done that. So, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some in-crew video, because more than one aircraft, right? One from the cockpit flying trail behind the other. You know who you are. We ain't going to dime you out. We ain't gonna nope. If we get that in the inbox, no, we ain't going to dime you out. That's some fucked up shit. Everyone's going to get fucking mad because of that shit. I don't care. It was too low. Flying for the clear. We're flying too low. Flying too low, dude. What are you talking about? You guys saw the video earlier. Standard flight profile for any aircraft, especially when they're doing training, especially in an urban environment. If it was Afro Man, we need to get him on. I think we are planning on trying to get him on. If it was Afro Man, we would be expecting a song about it. Exactly. So let me find the, let me see if there's any statements here on Kid Rock. I didn't plan on talking about it too much, but here, let me see. Look right here. U.S. Army's launched administrative review, blah, 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 blah. What officially did blah, 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 Kid Rock, blah, blah, blah. Well, here's what Kid Rock said. I mean, let's show what his tweet, what he tweeted out, and that'll give you some perspective. And this is from what he posted with the aircraft flying in the way it was. This is a level of respect for that shit for brains governor of California will never know. God bless America and all those who have made the ultimate sacrifice to defend her. Well, there you go. Pretty succinct, right? Fucking California governor. He would probably ground those pilots. Again, not saying we know who they are, but I'm just saying that we will never post we will not post any in crew, any in cab or in cockpit video. Because if you kind of look, let's go back to here. It looks like it. Like I said, it's on the side of the freaking. Oh, let me put the camera up. Let me pause this. I can't believe we're doing a frame by frame analysis. Here we're gonna go ahead and discuss some analysis. And like I said, everyone who says it looks over Nashville and he's flying next to the hill. I mean, like I said, I think the only drama is that he got caught. I guarantee it. That's just badass the way it takes off. I'm just sorry. So, again, I will say, anything we get in the inbox will not be posted. So you guys, rest assured, you crew out there, you ain't going to get busted. We ain't going to post shit. Because everyone's already hit us up. Hey, guys, you guys have aircraft footage of blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be offering an interview. You could tell he loved it. Yeah, exactly that, man. Exactly that. So he's digging it. He enjoyed it. That was his comment. That was tweeted out. So can't get mad about that. Again, someone said, "Oh, he screwed him. He screwed the crew over because he posted it." I don't know. I'm pretty sure if it were to get to Kid Rock or other officials, that they were going to get in trouble because of it. I'm pretty sure the uproar would kind of like, we got other shit to worry about. We don't have time. We don't have time for the fucking drama of this shit because I don't think it's a big deal. So, yeah, exactly. What about the barracks? Yeah. What about the chow hall? Yeah. See, exactly that. So, again, everyone's saying, "Oh, I got another video here. Let's see if this one here." Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it was the same image of the air. I don't think it's a big deal. And you're not going to convince me otherwise. So, hang on, I'm just going through all my videos right quick just to make sure we didn't get it. We're not going to post it, I'm just saying. So, anyways, some drama. Some drama with units equipment going to NTC. And, it's always the same. You always have drama. Anytime there's anytime our vehicles go to NTC, they get slapped with some graffiti. Some right here, some anti-Israel shit. Fuck Israel, fuck the war, quote unquote. They even put like fuck the war in like a little skull and shit. And then they put like baby killer on each of the pod rockets, man. This is like freaking. This is like freaking. Every time we send vehicles and equipment during whatever something's happening in our hostility, during any hostilities that we conduct overseas, immediately the Karens come out and start saying or whatever. And some of the graffiti actually was pretty good. Some guys actually kept their graffiti on their vehicles, and the commanders made them wash it off. But during the exercise they got to keep it. So yeah, we got it. We got a ton of them. Another story here. Retired Navy captain. Story for task and purpose. A retired Navy captain is defrauded the VA. Go figure. Very retired Navy captain who's in charge of the VA's health record modernization program allegedly got casino chips, cash, and other gifts from contractors. Like, dude, what's up with that? How do we? It's bad enough that we have the VA and we have individuals that are heavily scrutinizing the VA, saying we're making all this mad money for not doing shit, right? But it just shit like this just comes up at the wrong time. It oversaw the effort to modernize our health records. I wonder if it was the one that was doing AI shit. To receive gifts of government contractors that he nicknamed the Power Group. John Wyndham, a retired Navy officer. It's always the Navy, retired Navy. That's like they know. Was in charge of making false statements. Was charged with making false statements, concealment of material facts, and falsification of a record. Documented tied to a failure to report more than $15,000 in cash, casino chips, and other gifts from other contractors. The Justice Department announced the charges on Wednesday, accusing him of accepting and sometimes demanding extravagant gifts from contractors and subcontractors. Man, never happens again. I'm not saying that I would accept some gifts, but I'm just saying it's just you always hear about some shit like that. Wait, that was last week's topic? No, it wasn't. Wait, which part? Wait, what are you talking about, Pie? That was last week's topic? We did talk about that? Did we talk about that? I don't recall talking about that. That was yesterday. That was posted yesterday. Are you talking about the topic of the VA with the AI stuff? There's like 3 things that the VA is doing. The AI shit, making you take medications to lower your medication, and then what was the other one? That was the what was the other one? We had like 3 of them. So this story was reported yesterday. An indictment is merely an allegation. All defendants, of course, are presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in the court of law, the Justice Department said in its release, along with no Epstein files. So, the VA SIG has given themselves a shooting pistol. Sometimes it's their kids when they're assisted care, so they can embezzle. Ooh, yeah, I heard about that too. There are some family members that are using VA. They're using the VA. I'm my veterans, my father or something like that, to be the assisted care to help them with that. Yep. Oh, did you hear about the court case? Oh my God, no PIQ. I did not hear the court case in France about with the Freemasons. What happened? Post the link. Matter of fact, now you got me curious. France, Freemasons. We'll see what happens. Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. We're going to talk about, damn, I didn't know about this. Hang on. I got to go through all the spam ads popping up and everything. This is according to The Sun, the UK edition. The Masonic Lodge accused of running hit squads. Oh shit. That's 22 people, including spies, stand trial for murder of a race car driver. Damn. I didn't know that. Fuck. The defendant and French military Pierre Bourdon arrived in court. Yeah, I see that now. Prosecutors allege that the lodge served as a hub for a tightly organized network to carry out violent acts ranging from assaults to contract. Oh, now everyone's gonna start to connect Freemasons to some sort of conspiracy theory again. Is that why you dropped it in there, PIQ? Most of the accused between 30 and 73 have no previous criminal record. The group's been accused of murdering a race car driver, the attempted murder of a business coach, and trade unionist, and aggravated assault and criminal conspiracy. Well, I mean, is this just really exactly that, Patrick? Is this just really an announcement for National Treasure 3? Ooh, man, yeah. Now, I don't want to pop up. All these pop-up ads are coming up on the Sun, so I'm trying to close them all and not have all these ads fly up at me. Next thing you know, I'm going to get, on my algorithms, all this stuff right here. So, 60,000 euro hit was alleged to be put out over the French murder of Marie Helandini. Man. Well, thank you for bringing that to our attention there, PIQ. Sebastian Leroy, Boyer's right-hand man, also faces life in prison. He was not a member of the lodge. Well, that guy, they should be thrown out. Anything that's discussed in the lodge should not be discussed out of the lodge. So whoever was ratting out. I'm not saying I'm condoning the actions of what happened in the lodge, but anything you say in the lodge does not to be repeated outside of the lodge. So anything inside the lodge, it was told outside of the lodge. Anyways, the individual should be blackballed. They told the blah, 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 blah to merge Denny in the French state. According to the suspects, they were told that she was working for the Israeli spy agency. Oh my God. Of course, someone's gonna try to tie Israel to fucking everything. Everything now, you can't go around without somebody making some fucking false claim or some outrageous tinfoil claim that Israel has something to do with fucking whatever. Murdering a race car driver. See what it takes. A signal right-hand turn. Yeah. And man. Heath breaking out the Masonic terms and hoodwinked. That's right. So mote it be. So now you guys know there was a French Masonic conspiracy case. Worst case, a bunch of Masons anyways to do that shit because they let an outsider from outside the lodge said something. So the trial's set to run for a minimum of 3 months. As attempt of them disabled in Paragon. Yes, this is a big freaking deal. Holy shit. That's the big French news right now, huh? Not all their churches burning or something like that. That's not big news out there. Oh, so there you go, man. That's incredible. So anyway, what were we talking about? The VA fraud. Yes, exactly. Once again, the VA has hit the news with more stuff every time. So I hate. It's like the VA needs some help when it comes to good news shit, and it really does. And it should not really be focused on some of the, one bad apple, something like that. That term ends up ruining it for the whole batch pot, for the whole basket, whatever the saying is. But anyways, yeah. So there you go. That's it. That's the helicopter thing. All right. So Iran, this right here kind of. So there was some attacks on our bases out in Saudi Arabia, and a lot of individuals were saying that no, it's not true, it's unverified. Starting to notice a trend. If you don't believe something, I'm seeing a trend on social media. Somebody will say, well, that's AI. If you said it and they don't believe it. That's the new trend now. That's AI. That's fake. That's fake as fuck. That's AI. There's no way that could have happened. That's AI. And for you guys don't know or whatever, the U.S. forces in Saudi Arabia, we got fucking hit there too. At least 10 service members were wounded, and 2 seriously during, of course, the initial reports said at the beginning of when did this happen? It was like on the 27th. Yeah, there you go. So one of the biggest thing, though, is that someone's like, oh, yeah, an E-3 Sentry AWACS command and control aircraft. The big thing with the spinning on the top, right? Which I would think that's kind of like a national asset. That's like, I don't know, you kind of need that for aircraft deconfliction and targeting, when you're doing those massive air operations. And several refueling aircraft were also hit. Now, a lot of individuals say, yeah, these were just damaged aircraft and all that. I want to know what kind of brings you to the point of what's the difference between a damaged aircraft and a destroyed aircraft. I think we're just trying to soften the blow here on what damaged and destroyed. I will say that aircraft will not be operating anytime soon. I'd say it's far worse than damage. I think it's destroyed. Circle X and carry on, right? There are individuals that we get this information from other sources. Everyone's like, now, if you don't believe it because whatever fucking you want to believe in, it's AI. It's AI. And frankly, it's funny to watch individuals literally then, when they get presented information, will then say, well, that's an old picture. Or this is old. Why are you posting this old trauma? We're not like other pages that just go forth and post whatever just to get the clicks, just to do whatever. We actually hit up people, confirm, say, hey, this is legit, right? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, this is legit. Or we'll hit another page that has posted this. Where'd you get this from? Kind of keep a good relationship with other pages too. Say, hey, look, bro, what is up with this? So I would say, beyond reasonable doubt, that this aircraft is not damaged. I would say probably it's destroyed. It is, like I said, the AWACS thingies, those are important. And of course, when we posted it up, we posted the article up, people were mad because, how dare you post? Now all of a sudden everyone's going to this OPSEC shit. Oh, it's OPSEC. This is OPSEC. Can you? Oh, you guys want to see what it looks like? What did the aircraft look like before? Ah, okay. Well, let's see. It's an E3 Sentry, E3 airborne command and control aircraft. All right, there you go. Let me widen the picture here. There you go. Of course, everybody has seen this, right? There you go. That's it. That's the E3. It's got the little radar thingy spinning on top. Seen in several movies like Transformers and all those, like, you know, Tom Clancy films and stuff like that. Top Gun or whatever. Showing aircraft, AWACS. Oh, wait, do they show AWACS in Top Gun Maverick? Anyways. So again, I think everyone knows this is an important aircraft, and I don't think the images that I just showed you earlier show it considerably damaged. I would say it's pretty fucking destroyed. And again, me mom pop going on the post. We try our best to show respect to our elders by not telling them to shut the fuck up for forwarding some bullshit that they think they know is true. Everyone violates OPSEC because everyone else. So, anyways, let me pull this back up here. All right. All right. I think that's it. Is that what I want to? Is that all we want to cover? Replying to Richard Brango of Title 42 says he was at fault. You can imagine how stupid you sound to anybody. Whoa, man! You guys are all going. You guys all fighting in the chats. You guys need to like chill out. All right, last thing before I head out. You guys know that we like to get ourselves involved in the community with the veteran community, and we did a Silkies walk. We're walking around in Ranger panties, New Braunfels. We do it with the Irreverent Warriors, and we did their Silkies hike at New Braunfels, Texas. And this was the Silkies hike that was done on the 28th. It was a pretty good event, pretty good turnout. The members of the WTF Nation, went out there and wore some Ranger panties and went out there and hang on, let me post this right here. Shout out to everybody who helped. Shout out to everybody who showed up and did some of the meet and greet stuff. Some of the members of the WTF Nation as well. Also standing in the back too. So there you go. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. We appreciate it. There's going to be a schedule. Matter of fact, I think it was in the comments. Let me see right here. Let me open it up. I don't want to open up somebody's comments and open them up. Yeah. Okay. Bam. All right. So Silky's calendar. Open this up right here. All right. So February has gone by. March is sort of kind of gone by. Well, actually, it has gone by because it's like today's the 30th. So let me get the calendar up here. All right. So then we have in April 4/11. See all these different events that we have. San Francisco. Oh, San Francisco, California. Oh, yeah, that one. Atlanta, Jacksonville, North Carolina, Emerald Coast, Florida, and then in May, Indiana Integration Retreat. Man, I don't know that retreats. So we got here someone there, Fort Worth, Salt Lake City, Philadelphia. Oh, I might hit the Salt Lake City one. Milford, I might hit that Casper, Wyoming one too. And the KC Mo. Oh, shit. Kansas City. Normandy, France. Oh, that looks like a bunch of fun. Operation Ozarks. Oh, man. The Ozarks, man. Portland. And Maine, is it Portland, Maine? Spokane, Washington, and Chicago, Illinois. And then, of course, the July 11-year VIP concert, and then the Des Moines, Iowa. In the UK as well. There you go, PIQ. You can get some limeys out there. Operation Fireman's Watch Retreat. So again, those are all the events right now. You can just pay attention. Matter of fact, I think we'll get the main page to post some of the stuff up too, just to keep y'all's track, because everyone's asking, hey, I wanted to go. It's a pretty cool events. Hell, like I said, I might make a couple of them too. The Jacksonville, North Carolina one I might make. Shit. Well, wait, that's not 4/11. That's going to be like in a week and a half. I don't know if I can make it too soon because I got the little guy with me. So, but anyways, not the Ozarks. I live here. Why? Come on, dude. I'll freaking. How the heck did you choose that to the middle of nowhere? Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying. Wait, what is this? Mind buzzing over the place? Oh, fuck no. I'm not going to London. I'll get stabbed. Having a Silky's hike? You know, that might be a good point there, PIQ. Doing a Silky's hike. You're not really going to be armed. Not the Ozarks. Why not? Man, Casey Moe? Man. Lost my heart in Kansas City. Kansas. And Kansas City, Missouri. And Missouri. And the Ozarks. Yeah, there we go. So again, thank you guys and gals for hanging out with us, and shooting the breeze and hanging out with us over at the Silkies event. So it's pretty, like I said, if you guys don't know what the mission is of Irreverent Warriors is to bring veterans together with humor and camaraderie in an effort to end veteran suicide. So, yep, there we go. So I've been given some templates and some charts. So I'm not going to bore you guys with the aircraft flying over stuff. But we will not, again, we'll say this again. We will not, any video that we get, we will not reveal. We will not post, nor will we ID the air crews of that, because again, relax. Just don't even try to make it to the same the comparison with the video of the aircraft that we showed before hovering low over protesters, which was wrong as fuck, as opposed to what they were doing next to Kid Rock. Again, it's like a mountain. Here's an aircraft, and it flies away. Right? Again, most landmarks are used for navigational training aids, especially teaching new pilots or other air crews that are new to the aircraft or need to get their progression back up. So, that's enough. Anyhow, I think that's it. All right. You got anything for me? You got any other drama? Like I said, light night, a light event, light show event. Let's see. Oh, did I fall off or something? No? Okay. You can call WTF Nation and apply for your... What? Y'all can call WTF Nation and apply for your butthurt conversation for playing... What? Branko, what are you talking about, dude? Once again, man. No idea. But, anywho, make sure you share, like, and follow. We're broadcasting on 5. We try to broadcast on 5 different platforms. YouTube, USRB WTF Moments at WTF Nation Radio, Twitter or X at WTF Nation Radio, and of course Facebook. They delete our posts 30 days after they've been broadcast live, which I don't understand why they do that. This makes no sense. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Make sure you share, like, and follow. And let me see. What do we got going on for the shows and stuff? Let me pull up the show graphics. Y'all. Bam! Look at that. This is Monday edition. Just about an hour earlier, you heard The King and Me, right? And then, did you hear that announcement of their show? That was pretty cool. Check it out. I won't spoil it for you. And then Pop Culture Warrior, CQ, Michael Carrasquillo and his crew of Mad Mike and Angry Elf, the Mad Staff. They have great content that you guys see posting for AwesomeCon. You guys should check it out. AwesomeCon, they just, I think it was Theo Rossi was the one that just recently got posted. Check that shit out. And then the Smoke Pit's taking a break Wednesdays. And then the Sports Bar with the actual King Smith and What Do You Hear? What Do You Say? The Coach. Sergeant's Time, myself, and Spanky. She's still taking a break. And then, of course, a bye-week FTX on Fridays. Weekend co-ops on Saturdays. And you can see the 3 coming soons coming up. Man, the calendar it's going to get so freaking packed. And then we got the reset on Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, Monday with the actual King Smith and Michelle. So make sure you share, like, and follow. You guys got anything for me? Any other drama? The best listening experience, somebody said, what's the best place to listen is YouTube. YouTube is usually the broadcast is 100% effective 60% of the time. Yeah. YouTube is the best platform. Somebody just said, hey, where's the best place? Get on WTF Nation Radio on YouTube. That's usually the best one to do it. So if there's any like glitches or something like that, YouTube doesn't really catch it. It'll just still make you stream. So, but anyways, make sure you share, like, and follow. And thank you guys for hanging out. I think that's it. Y'all have a good night. See you. Shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Я батько. Я молодший брат. Я водій маршрутки. Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат Шахтера. Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист. Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма. Я кращий друг зі школи. Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.